Robbers. I'm going to be Mrs. Robert Martin. Oh, my head is spinning.
Yes, life is a mad whirlwind.
This is a really interesting scene. This is the only time in the entire show that Jane Roberts and Beatrice Stockwell are alone together on stage. Jane Roberts was an emerging star, but Beatrice Stockwell is already well established and a force to contend with.
I'm so full of apprehension, but I suppose that's normal given the circumstances. Have you ever been married, Chaperone?
No. I drink for pleasure, not out of necessity.
Your ice water, madam. I'm afraid we're fresh out of all this.
Have you ever been married, underling?
Oh, heavens, no, madam. If I'm to serve a woman, I prefer to be paid for my efforts.
Oh, you too. I know it seems crazy to give up a successful career to marry a man I hardly know, but somehow, for some reason, when I look into his eyes, his big monkey eyes, I get all woozy. And that's love, isn't it?
Not necessarily. I mean, I'm pretty woozy right now, and I'm certainly not in love.
Now, Beatrice Stockwell was famous for her rousing anthems. She entertained and inspired the troops in every major world conflict up to and including the Falklands War. Of course, by that point, she was in her late 80s, and her anthems didn't so much rouse as stupefy. Still, she demanded that one be included in every show she ever did, even if it wasn't appropriate. But you just can't say no to her. That's star power.
You know, you're not being the least bit helpful. Couldn't you at least allay my fears with a few choice words of inspiration?
Inspiration. But really, dear, that's not my forte.
Yes, but if you would just
stumble along on life's funny journey, as we stumble along into the blue, we look here and we look there, seeking answers anywhere, never sure of where to turn or what to do. Still we bumble our way through life's crazy labyrinth, barely knowing left from right nor right from wrong. And the best that we can do is hope that Bluebird will sing his song as we stumble along.
That was quite nice, Chaperone. But I don't understand. What does that have to do with my situation?
Now, let me explain.
Oh, no, really, that's not necessary. Maybe I'm just looking for a sympathetic...
It's a dismal little world in which we live. It can bore you till you've nothing left to give. 7 overrated wonders, 7 underwhelming seas, 6 excruciating continents, Antarctica. Ha! Oh, please.
Antarctica, please.
Still you mustn't let it lick you. This planet, oh so bland. Keep your eyeball on the highball in your hand as we bumble away, cross life's crowded dance floor, as we push and we shove, we live and we learn, and when we finally leave the bar and we see that morning star, we pull our bootstraps up and homeward turn. Oh. Plumber! As we stumble,
Don't you just love her? Basically, she sings a rousing anthem about alcoholism.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about her. She just does her own thing, regardless of the needs and concerns of others. My mother was like that.
Well, that was quite inspirational, Chaperone. But I'm still conflicted. Oh, please, just tell me, is Robert the man for me?
Oh, that's something you're gonna have to figure out for yourself.
But I just don't know if he loves me.
Well, why don't you ask him? Why don't you say, Roger, do you love me?
It's Robert.
Ah, well.
And you know I'm not allowed to see him. In fact, it's your job to keep me away from him.
You're right. And I take my responsibility very seriously. In fact, just right now I was starting to feel a little bit drowsy, like I might need a little lighty down. But whatever you do, don't go off into the garden seeking out your fiancé to ask him the question. Go. Upon which your happiness depends. Leave.
Oh, thank you, Chaperone. I just have to know if he loves me.
Ah, such a skinny little fool. But how I envy her. When will love come crashing through my door?
Look who it is. It's Aldolpho, come to seduce the bride.
I am Aldolpho.
Try not to think of the poodles while you're listening to this part.
I am Aldolpho. And you are bride.
No, I am not.
What? But this is bridal suite and you are the only one here, therefore you must be bride.
Interesting argument. But I'm afraid you are a moron.
What?
Me, no bride. Perhaps I could take a message.
Yes, very good. Dear Van de Graaf bride, I must make love to you and transport you to a place of ecstasy. Sooner is better. Signed, Aldolpho, King of romance.
Well, you saw through my ruse. You found me out.
Ah, so you are the bride.
Apparently, yes. Take me now, Aldolpho!
No. Not Aldolphus. Aldolpho. You must remember my name for when we are making love and you are screaming. You must say the right name or it will spoil everything. How can I make you remember?
Oh, you could sing a song about it.
I'm sure that you have heard the name Aldolpho.
Well, you just told me just now.
A ladies' man who wins a claim Aldolpho. My lovely Miss name Aldolpho. I introduce myself. I am Aldolpho.
Nice to meet you. Shall we?
Not so fast, so just in case you didn't hear Aldolpho, I'll try to make it very clear, Aldolpho. The naughty ladies only see Aldolpho. When I repeat myself, I am Aldolpho.
Understood.
I can sing it high, Aldolpho. I can sing it low, Aldolpho.
I like that one.
I can sing it very fast. I can sing it very slowly. I do it now, but it would take hours. Now let us see if you can remember my name.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Now who's the fellow that you see?
Aldolpho.
And how shall you refer to me?
Aldolpho.
And who is it I'll always be?
Aldolpho.
Now sing it proudly.
You are Aldolpho.
Let me spell it out for you. For all you lovely ladies out there who didn't hear for some reason. Maybe because you are hard of hearing or something. I don't know. It goes. For